Well, the Weather Channel's Justin Michaels is there in Branson. He's got the very latest on the investigation and the recovery efforts today. Justin?
Well, guys, this is the latest part of the investigation, and recovering this boat is a huge component in that investigation. We do know Missouri State Highway Patrol dive teams are already in the water. More than 2 divers are down, and their goal is to connect the end of this crane to that boat, secure it so they can then lift the boat and begin the process of bringing it back to the surface. I do have a bit of a clarification for you right now, though. The team out there right now, I'll step out of the way so you can see this. The team out there on the barge is actually a private salvage company. They have been hired by the Duck Boat Company to go out and do this. The Coast Guard is overseeing this entire operation, and in fact, the United States Coast Guard had to approve their plan to surface this boat before this operation was able to go into effect. But the men on that barge, and maybe women on that barge, are all hired by the Duck Boat Company to get their boat back to the surface. On the left, you can see the state police boats out there, and those are the boats where the dive teams started their day. And now we understand they are under the water doing the good work of trying to connect that crane to the boat. So what's the plan here? Well, they're going to try to lift it just a few feet off the surface, and what they're going to do is make sure the boat is stable while it's down there. After the time that they've done that, if they have gotten to the point where they believe it is stable, they'll start the slow process of bringing it back to the surface. When it's finally on the surface, they're going to use 3 different bilge pumps to pump the water out of the boat, and then it's going to be placed on a flatbed truck, and then it's going to literally be the largest piece of the investigation by the NTSB into exactly what happened. Something else I'd like to point out to you. This event has truly hit this community very hard. 17 people dying in this place that people come for joy. They come for summertime fun. 2.5 million people a year come here to have a good time on this massive lake. It's about 70 miles long from one end to the other. It is a big place, and a lot of people enjoy it. And you can see all the different boats out on the water right now as people are watching exactly what's happening, trying to get a first glimpse of this duck boat when it finally hits the surface. What they don't know, and what we can tell you here on the Weather Channel, is that is several hours away. Could be as many as 5 hours away before we actually see that boat come to the surface. So this is going to be a long process, but certainly one people are anticipating, so this investigation can move forward. And Tevin, as I send it back to you there at Weather Channel HQ, you can only imagine the emotion people are feeling, the survivors. Tevin, 14 people survived this boat sinking, capsizing and sinking. You can only imagine their thoughts and what's going through their hearts and minds right now as they know this boat is coming to the surface. The last time they saw it is when they were floating in this water. Tevin, into you.
Yeah, certainly a sad situation, Justin. We're going to check back with you throughout the day.